Happy Love Your Robot Day! So this was just an add-on, and it's Friday, and I'm just going to just record a little bit about this. This was really kind of an experiment. I had been planning to do something for Love Your Robot Day for a couple of years, and I just couldn't find the right time. And then my son-in-law said, you need to do something with AI to where people could interact with AI. And I said, I already have that costume, and I was already planning to do something, but now I can tell everyone that, well, my son-in-law said that I needed to do this, and so that's why I did it. In case anyone had questions about why I was wearing the robot suit that I was wearing. So I was describing it to him. He was going, well, now wait a minute. But anyways, it was Wear Red Day today, and I'll do a video about that tomorrow. My hair is going to be all messed up. But then today I just went ahead and got changed and came back and did Love Your Robot Day. And it was very interesting. I have a tablet. That I hooked up through my phone. And then I put a speaker on the back here, so that you could actually hear it. And it was interesting. We got some conversations with people. I had some people who I said, "You want to talk to a robot?" And they just went, "No." So, and as I was getting dressed, I've been talking with Pi.ai, Pi.ai. I've actually been talking with Pi.ai all week as I've been building this, and it's been really, really fascinating. I mean, it's been really fascinating to interact and to kind of find what the limits of the technology are at this point. The technology is pretty impressive. And if you just really, really, really need someone to talk to, Pi.ai, the website's out there, it will talk to you all day long. It's more difficult to make work, obviously, when you are in a noisy Walmart or in a noisy Cracker Barrel. The speaker did help a little bit, and it does, depending, if you're in normal mode, it does have text on the screen, or if you're on interactive mode, then there's just kind of wavy lines and stuff, but there were people who are interesting. I think I'm just a little bit ahead of the curve at this point. I'm wondering if by next year there will actually be robots that can take advantage of the cameras on the front of the screens and recognize when people are coming up. The fun thing with working with Pi is that it would respond to instructions from me. So I would tell it, okay, if anyone says to you, I want to talk to the robot, start a new conversation. And it was pretty good at that. So that was fine. And then I would tell it, if I say, this is Phil, then come back to just normal conversation mode with me. So that's fun. The other thing that was really fun is that as I was talking to it this week, I noticed that it started putting a lot of ums and pauses and all those kind of things in it. And at one point I just asked Pi, I said, so did you get a upgrade to your vocal algorithm? You're putting more ums and pauses and those types of things in it. And Pi responded by saying, yes, in fact, they did upgrade my algorithm to make me more conversational and sound less like a robot. At which point I asked it, so is that adjustable? And Pi said, oh yeah, that's adjustable. You can just tell me don't put as many ums as pauses in it, and I'll stop doing that. So there you go. So this was a really interesting experience. Full face mask means that it's harder for me to interact with people. And some people found that creepy, so that's a good piece of information. But people who actually interacted with Pi found it very interesting. Freaked them out a little bit, some of them. But had, just some cold people coming up to do the thing. And what I found is that the interactive mode is actually easier to work with in those situations, but there's a little bit of a lag between the time that you ask a question and Pi actually responds. And so that lag is going to get better and better and better, obviously. So this was a start. And then we're just going to see where we end up with this next year. We may do it again. So who knows? Happy Love Your Robot Day reactions and everything else.